Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Jennaize podcast. Today, we are going to be learning Japanese. I thought this would be fun for my podcast. I guess more fun for me. I think it would help motivate me more to do my learning lessons. I was doing Bluesky last year, and then I kind of stopped doing it. I'm looking at it right now on my computer. I'm only 28% through beginner A1 on this Bluesky lesson plan thing for Japanese. So I thought it would be fun to do it for my podcast. I know we're not really strangers, and there's a couple more left, but I don't know if I want to do the rest of them. I guess we'll see. We might do them in the future. And then I said, I know in a past one I said I'm gonna do my 2026 New Year's resolutions for a video and my vision board, but I'm keeping my vision board the same except for the 2025 is my year, changing it to 2026 is my year. And then my New Year's resolutions are just going to be the same as my ones from last year. So I would just be making a longer video of what I made on my other channel. So if you want to go watch my vision board video on Jennaize and Jennaize ASMR, and my 2025 New Year's resolutions, those are the same things that I'm going to be doing this year. So I think doing Japanese for my podcast will, help me make more podcasts, but also help me be more consistent in my lessons, because that's what I want to do. And I think that my husband and I I didn't want the carpet in there. I'm moving in the camera. My husband and I went to Japan for our honeymoon, and we really liked it. And, I have a degree in theater, so I want to live in New York or California just to do acting things, but I kind of do not like the state of the US right now. I know every place in the world has its problems, but the US is really not that good. So if I wasn't gonna move somewhere in the US, when my top spots would be New York or California, the next place that I would want to move is Japan, because when we were there for 2 weeks for our honeymoon, I really liked it. He really did too. And obviously I want to visit every place in the world, but I think if I were to move somewhere, I would want to go there, because it was just, I really liked it there. Everything was so pretty, everything was so nice, and I liked it. So, we're gonna do Bluesky lessons, and I don't know if it's copyrighted, so I guess I'm not gonna play it out loud. I'm going to I'll just put one AirPod in. So just in case it is copyrighted content, I don't want it, is it connected to this one? Let me play this out loud. Okay, it says it was connected to this one, but it is playing on this one, so hopefully it logged me out. Hopefully it's okay if I'm just saying the things out loud, and if I'm not saying the actual stuff, out loud, if that makes sense. Now I'm losing my train of thought because I'm logged out, and I hope my AirPods aren't connected to this too, and it's actually not recording, but we're too far in now. Okay. I got it. Now, what's the email? Because I have a couple different emails. Put in the email for it. Because I usually do it on this one. But since we're using this one to record, since this one, the like microphone is messed up or something. I'm hitting the I and then it shows me it, and then when I go to start typing again, it like covers it back up again. Like if I'm hitting the I, that means I want it to stay there, you know? So I can't see what I'm typing. Okay, hopefully I did it right. Log in. Yes, it's logging in. Okay. Where did we leave off last time? We got up to chapter 11. So we're gonna just go start back at the beginning, and I have a handy dandy notebook here, and we're gonna write everything down. Just like in school when you would take notes, I'm gonna take notes for this and write down everything. And when I watch like learning like YouTube videos and good like habits to do, it's better to write things down. It helps you remember things. So we're gonna start right at the beginning. Beginner A1, and this says konnichiwa, learn how to greet people for the first time. So it's a person saying konnichiwa. Oh, and I was gonna say, you know, this would be good for me. The podcast will be good for me to make more podcasts, but also to do more learning. So I think podcasts like these would be good to like have on in the background of things. Like I like to watch YouTube videos like in the background when I'm doing other things, like playing games or doing work. I sometimes listen to like video game music more, but sometimes I listen to Japanese speaking like podcasts. So I heard that also helps too. Like if you're just listening to it, it'll help you too. So I think these podcasts, rather than the ones I've been doing before, like the We're Not Really Strangers, it's just like me talking. Really, this is kind of like for myself. So these are going to be ones that you can like listen to in the background of you doing something else, you know, because I like to do that with other YouTube videos. So if you like to do that and you like me, you can use these. Or if you want to listen too, I mean, that's fine too. But I like to have things like these on in the background. So yeah. But my podcasts, I guess, are gonna be more for me and to make myself, hold myself accountable, I guess, right? And show up for myself. Okay. Anyway, konnichiwa is KONNICHIWA, and this is how you write it. It's like a little less than, or is this greater than sign? And then a little squiggle below that. And then one that looks like an H. And then a line with a little thing. This one line, little kind of squiggle line too. This one looks like a 5. And then this one is like a T. Okay? And this means hello. And this is a person saying konnichiwa. We'll just click on it. Notice the N after the K-O. Okay. I'm gonna plug this in though. Because it is at 28%. Okay. Hajimemashite. 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 This is this one, and then this one that looks like a T, and then like a backwards J with quotation marks. Then how do you draw this? Like a Y that then goes and curves around, looks like a pretzel. Then like a T with 2 lines, and then a backwards J, and then a kind of Z looking type. Okay, this means nice to meet you. Okay. It says Hajimemashite means nice to meet you. True or false? True. Awesome. We say Hajimemashite when we meet someone for the first time. And then another person saying Hajimemashite. The I in mashite is only a whispered sound. Hajimemashite. Then they say konnichiwa, you have to put hajimemashite. Hajimemashite literally means we are meeting for the first time. Okay, let's go. And now there's an ad for 15 seconds, but it's an ad for the app that I'm already on. It's just to remove ads. So it's fine. Well, okay, now it's over. Not now, thank you. Okay. A bunch of pop-ups. Now, the next is saying your name. Learn how to say your name to introduce yourself. Okay. Watashi wa Mariko desu. I am Mariko. Okay. WATASHIWAMARIKODESU. Then it is like a little T with a belly and like a little T with a line and a little line, backwards J, another line and a squiggle T, a squiggle T with 2, like a backwards C, less than or greater to sign, I don't know which is which right now, line, and then like a Z, but this one has like quotation marks under it. And then like a circle T. Okay, and this means I am Mariko. Okay. And they're just saying Watashi wa Mariko desu. To introduce ourselves by saying our name, we say Watashi wa name desu. They're saying Watashi wa Anna desu. To say I, we start a sentence with watashi. It says Watashi wa Ken desu. I am Ken. To say I, we start a sentence with watashi. True. Watashi means I, and wa is a particle. We will learn more about it later. Okay. Watashi wa Takashi desu. Desu. The U in desu is not really voiced and is only a whispered sound. It played something and it asked me what is the name of the speaker, and their name was Akira. It's having me put them in order. Okay, and that's the end of the next one. And we have another ad for the same app that we're on. So it's kind of funny. I don't want to read the app, no. Okay. The next one is introducing yourself. Learn how to greet and introduce yourself in Japanese. Dozo yoroshiku. Dozo yoroshiku. DOZOYOROSHIKU. And then it is like a line with the C and quotation marks, and then a line and a backward C, and then, okay, put a line and then it's like a Z, and then a little line on the bottom with quotation marks, and a little squiggle with a line, and then one that looks like a 3, and then a backwards J, and then, okay, which one is this then? This is greater than, and this is less than, right? Okay, then it's a less than sign, I think. This means pleased to meet you. Dozo yoroshiku is a phrase used to finish off our self-introduction. Hajimemashite literally means we are meeting for the first time. We say this phrase first when we meet somebody. Dozo yoroshiku literally means please be nice to me. So we say it at the end of our self-introduction. Hajimemashite, dozo yoroshiku. What if we say konnichiwa, hajimemashite, watashi wa Jennaize desu, dozo yoroshiku. Say it all together. And it's a guy talking. After we say hajime mashite, we bow slightly. We bow again after dozo yoroshiku. Okay. We say hajime mashite when we start introducing ourselves, and dozo yoroshiku when we finish. For first encounter, say hajime mashite, your name, and dozo yoroshiku. People often bow to. Good. And there's another ad. I don't understand why there's like ads on the app, but it's only for the app. Like, it's just for like the premium version with no ads. Like, already, I don't know. Okay. The next one says developing fluency. Introduce yourself using the phrases you have learned. Okay. Okay. Watashi wa Akira desu. Listen for the man's name. Tanaka. I think this is the same video as the last one. Watashi wa Akira desu. Dozo yoroshiku. Okay. I had to listen to it. What's your name? Please introduce yourself in Japan and in Japanese. Okay. Complete a community exercise and get feedback from fluent speakers. Okay, speak. But this one doesn't really pick it up that good. Okay, it's fine. Hajime mashite, watashi wa Jenny desu. Dozo yoroshiku. Okay, that's fine. Send to community. Okay, and then there's another That's fine. It's fine. It's fine. What's that from? It's from the last 5 years. Okay, continue. Now, we're at the checkpoint. Chapter 1, start quiz. What's the name of the speaker? Akira. Watashi wa Akira desu. Hajime mashite. Watashi wa Mana desu. Dozo yoroshiku. She was talking kind of fast. Listen for his name. Tanaka. Hajime mashite, watashi wa Akira desu. Dozo yoroshiku. Okay. Okay, checkpoint passed. Let's go. So that was all of chapter 1. Now we're on to chapter 2, greetings. It says learn greetings in Japanese. Ohio. I know I've heard people say Ohio gozaimasu, but I don't know what that would mean. Ohio, oh, it says informal, so maybe Ohio gozaimasu is the formal one. Okay, Ohio, OHAYOU, and it is like a T with a squiggle, and then like a T, and then like another kind of T, and then a line, and then like a C backwards. This means good morning. Informal. Okay. Good morning. Informal. Good. Ohio. We use Ohio with friends and family. Konbanwa means good evening. KONBANWA, like a letter, but it like doesn't connect to each other. Then an H, then a line with a little line, then like a T with quotation marks, then like another H, then the same kind of thing as before. This means good evening. Okay. How do you greet someone in the evening? Konbanwa. Okay. Ohio is morning. Konbanwa is evening. Konnichiwa is daytime. Both konnichiwa and konbanwa are used in formal and informal situations. Jamata means see you later. JAAMATA J with quotation, line, line, line. This one's a hard one, like a T, but T, but then it's like a swoop. Okay, that wasn't that good. And then like a T with two lines, and then like another T with a line and a little line under it. Jamata means see you later. Okay. Hiroko-san, Jamata. Seeing each other soon, casual. Sayonara means goodbye. SAYOUNARA. And it's like a T again. There's a lot of things that kind of look like T's, I guess. Then a line, and then a backward C, and then like a T with a line under it and above it, and then one that kind of looks like a 5 supposed to be pointed down a little. Okay. This means goodbye. Okay. Sayonara. Sounds formal and tends to be used when you are unlikely to see someone for a long time. Jamata is see you later. Sayonara is goodbye. Sayonara is leaving for a long time, quite formal. Jamata is seeing each other soon, casual. We, like, in the US, people say sayonara. And it's just like, that's like very informal to us. Like, sayonara, bye. But in Japan, it is quite formal, it says. So. Sayonara means goodbye, true. We say sayonara when we are moving to a different country and won't see our friends for a long time. Wow. And there's another ad. Okay, should I like put bullet points for each new one? Or is this okay? We'll keep it like this for now. Next is understanding essential phrases. Understanding, learn how to greet people, thank them, and apologize, okay? Arigato means thank you, and it's informal. A-R-I-G-A-T-O-U. Arigato. Then like a T with this line. Then like a C backwards with a line. Then maybe like kind of like an H with a line and two lines. Then like a C, then like a C backwards. Okay. Thank you. Informal. Arigato. We use arigato with friends and family. Friends and family. Arigato. Pronounce the to with a long O instead of saying the U. Arigato. To. Arigato. Arigato. What is san? In Japanese, we say san after a name to be polite. I'm gonna write that down. In Japanese, we add san after a name to be polite. San itself has no translation. We never add it to are, oh, we never add it after. We never add it after our own names, though. Then it says Kyoko san arigato. Then it's like a little, do they not have, I'm wondering if they have uppercase and lowercase, because this one, there's one letter that looks like lowercase in this, but I'm not sure. I guess we'll learn. I just got pain in my chest for a second. Ouch. Ouch, ouch, ouch. And like an H, okay. Comma. We're gonna try this arigato thing again. I'm not that good at this first letter in arigato. Okay. Okay. Like a C. And backwards C. Exclamation. It means Kyoko, thank you. Okay. Ie means no. E. Like a little line, the same thing again, and then like a V with the line, and that means no. EA means no, true. We use EA no to respond to someone saying thanks. I'm gonna write that down. We use EA no to respond to someone saying thanks. How do we reply to thank you? And then they say arigato and we say ie. EA also means I didn't put an N in thanks. When somebody, let's just cross it out. When somebody thanks us, we can respond. Is there not like a "you're welcome"? I guess we'll find out. We can respond by saying not at all. It also means no. Dozo means here you go and please, or here you go please. We'll just write it down like this. D-O-U-Z-O. Dozo. Line. Line. Here you go. Please. Saying dozo, arigato, ie. She received a present. Sumimasen. He's saying it two different ways. Sumimasen and sumimasen. Sumimasen means sorry, but also excuse me. Sumimasen. And then it's like a T. And this one looks hard. It looks like an airplane going down. And then like a T. This one is like a T and then a little T. Sorry, but also excuse me. Okay. We use sumimasen to greet people. False. We say sumimasen when we want to apologize or to attract someone's attention. We'll write that down. We say sumimasen when we want to apologize or to attract someone's attention. Okay. Dozo is here you go. Ie. No. Sumimasen. Sorry, excuse me. We had to match them up. Oh, there's an ad for not this app. And it's loading. Okay. Can I skip it now? I think that's the first time I've ever gotten an ad on here that wasn't for the same thing, like the same app. Okay, now we're on to learning polite expressions. Learn how to express yourself politely. Okay, they're saying arigato. Look, arigato gozaimasu. This is thank you formal. I said the gozaimasu. Or did I say that for something else? Arigato gozaimasu. Where's Ohio gozaimasu? Oh, I said it for that. But arigato, I was also meant it for this. I knew that one too. Arigato gozaimasu. A-R-I-G-A. Like, this is the one that we had to use the most in Japan. A-R-I-G-A-T-O-U. G-O-Z-A-I-M-A-S-U. Okay, this one is the hardest for me. Okay, it's like a T. But then we have this line and it goes back around. Okay. Then backward C, like in H, C, backward C, kind of Z-ish with 2 lines. TC mix with 2 lines. Backwards J in a line. A T with 2 lines. A T with a squiggle in the middle. Okay, this means thank. I put thanks without an N again. Okay, thank you. Formal. Okay. Arigato is informal. Arigato gozaimasu is formal. We say arigato to family and friends. To people we don't know well, we say arigato gozaimasu. I'll write that down. We say arigato to family and friends. To people we don't know well, we say arigato gozaimasu. Okay, Ohayou gozaimasu. Yes, here's the formal. Okay, I knew it. Oh, hi. Ohayou gozaimasu. Like a T line with kind of the same one. Another one with kind of the same one. Backward C. This with 2 lines. TC mix with 2 lines. 2 lines. A T with 2 lines. And a T with a squiggle. Okay. Good morning. Formal. Good. As you've probably noticed, we use gozaimasu to express politeness, but the word doesn't mean anything by itself. We say gozaimasu, but write gozaimasu. I'll write that down because I didn't know it didn't mean anything. It just says nice. It just means to be nice. We use gozaimasu to express politeness, but the word doesn't mean anything by itself. Okay. Sensei means teacher and is added to a name to address teachers. This is a useful word and it can be used with anyone who teaches, whether they are in nurseries or at universities, as well as occupations with professional qualifications, such as medical doctors and lawyers. I guess I'll write that down. Sensei means teacher and is added to a name to address teachers. This is a useful word and can be used with anyone who teaches whether they are in nurseries or at universities, as well as occupations with a professional qualification such as medical doctors and lawyers. Good. Okay. And then I filled up the first page. Yay! Okay. Going to the next page. I'll just finish this lesson. It says Suzuki Sensei Ohio Gozai Mas. T with a squiggle, 2 lines. 2 lines. The T. This goes to the next line, so I don't know if it's like still the same thing. Tanaka Sensei. I guess it's all the same one. I think Sensei starts with the other one. Okay. So H. Another T. T with a squiggle and line up. T, if you can hear the fire truck outside, I'm sorry, it's getting kind of loud now. Or maybe it's getting quieter now. Backward C. Like a 5-ish kind of T, C. 2 lines, the squiggle T, and it means good morning. Miss Suki. And the next one, Tanaka Sensei. Arigato gozaimasu. Okay. A tea with lime. A tea with the lime. Like a H. T H T J. I did the one that was hard better just now, so it's good. Practice makes perfect. Okay, backwards C. C-ish. T-ish. T means thank you. Professor Tanaka. Thank you. Ohio, informal. Ohio gozaimasu, formal. And that's the end of that lesson. Okay, we filled one page and then a little bit at the top. So, thank you so much for watching and listening to this podcast episode. I really appreciate it, and I hope that you enjoyed it. We did all of chapter 1 and then 3 in chapter 2. There's 2 more, and then the checkpoint for chapter 2. And yeah, this is gonna be fun for me. Now I'm gonna go make the ASMR version, and now this is also gonna be good for me too, because for the other ones I wanted to do the same thing on both, but now since I'm doing learning Japanese, I can just continue on. So I'm gonna be doing the next part of chapter 2 and then on to 3 on that one, and then the next time I make another podcast we'll do chapter 4, and then ASMR will be 5. So each podcast won't be the same, so then I guess that would encourage more people to subscribe to both, since it's not the same things on both. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I hope that you enjoyed. Bye.